Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with our heroes essentially preparing for the morning, as it's been 2 weeks since Lord Winter and the armies and his sons went off to go to Ostergard. As most of us, the town was left with a few Templars and guards, essentially, to keep an eye on things and hopefully waiting for their safe return. Though Theodore woke up in the early morning with a request from, I believe, the guard Captain Gerald to hopefully do some patrols around the northern border. They only have a lot of people, so any help could do. As he requested him to go to the to the highway and see if there's any danger or any, don't know what's going to happen now that we've had less security. As Theodore, our wonderful Templar knight, decided to take his two fellows with him and go and see what's going on. Though there was a bit of pause, as apparently he came across a marching army leaving from the direction of more likely Arsgar, flying the banners of Terran Logain, as they explained that they had to, well, pull out. Things got bad. Oscar was lost, and they only could save so many. Even as they marched, he noticed there were other bands following with him, Lothering, the Southern Reach, things like that. Other lords seemingly walking with this army, revealing that more than likely that those lowlands had been mostly looks like abandoned, or going to be. As with that, he hastily went back to Wolverton to explain to the guard captain the grave news, as they have to move quickly, deciding to pass along the message, let everyone know, as Gerald reached out to people to make sure they could spread the word, and of course pass the news to our local lord, or our current acting lord, Hartberg, the young crippled son of Lord Wolverton, who was left behind to oversee things when his brothers were gone. As Adala was also reached out by Gerald to hopefully get some of her fellows to go to all the towns, reach out, spread the word, let them know what's happening, see how badly this is going to be, essentially. She was reacting with both shock and surprise. As well, after letting her people know and hopefully preparing for their safety, Theodore also went off to tell the mother about the news that Oscar has been lost. No one knows what happened to Lord Wolverton, but it's probably not bad, and it's probably not good, essentially. And right now, the one who's in charge is Lord Hartberg. A bit of concern possibly for our lovely Lady Elora, or Mother Elora, as she is the youngest acting Chantry mother right now, and there's not been a lot of presence in the Chantry, even with Lord Wolverton. Who knows what's going to happen in the coming days, especially since she will have to probably lead her people. Adala as well, seeing that opportunity may strike or preparing for the worst, went to go speak with Lord Hartbert and, well, give her condolences as well as hopefully to assure her people's safety as she came up to see him talking with apparently the guard captain and a few others, saying something about getting them news about his answer to Terran Logain at a later date, as he shooed them away. And, well, they had a conversation about trying to ensure there be food and safety for people, as when times get desperate, the elves are more likely forgotten. Hartford, of course, probably as assured as he could be, saying that he is the Lord here and everyone is his people, that he won't abandon them mostly, and that things will be difficult as they are. And even asking Adala for a favor, saying that if you notice by the looks that I was getting, because even she knows about the rumors about the youngest son, Hartbert, the looks of disdain or disgust or, well, don't seem to have any type of hope for him as a leader. And with that, he has concerns about most of the people being loyal to him. Asked if she could, well, first get the keys to the lockbox, but to some of the weapons here, and help him prepare for what's to come. Also spreading the word and finding out information about how badly this is going to be, bringing all the elves here that she could find, and assumingly trying to find safety in numbers. Adala was, of course, shocked and surprised, but went along with, as this may seem for the best possible hope for her people in the coming days, even though it sounds completely insane. As he passed her along the lockbox and she started making moves, essentially. And like I said, the Reverend Mother as well was contacted by Hartbert to talk with him, as Gerald and the news has been spreading to everyone else. Hartbert asking, of course, if they wish they could leave. Terran Logain apparently gave them a pardon. Well, everyone who wanted to leave to get a pardon up north, and you can always write a letter, but Of course, Laura refused, saying her people is here, and well, Harper seemed to understand, and well, asked her for assistance in making sure the people are taken care of. That things are a bit more difficult here with Harper in charge, as unlike his brother Sigmund, he is definitely not beloved by the people, and seemingly asking for that assistance in the coming days. Well, regardless, Idala, after doing what Harper asked her to do with the weapons and hiding them out somewhere, stopped with her people to have a bit of a meeting to explain that she'd be going on a bit of a journey, and that they need to be careful and watch out for each other, as well as she's going to be going grabbing other elves, hopefully, mostly because it's the right thing to do, and if the armies have left them behind, then there's no one else to protect them. There was concern, confusion, as she didn't give them the whole truth about what they talked about, but was trying to basically placate them and make sure they know that it's going to be all right. A young elven voice spoke up, I believe, Calwyn, as she seemed to talk about bringing in the Dalish. Maybe we can just leave this place and go with them. And of course, Adala pointing out the flaws in that logic. The matter of numbers, travel, the fact that there would be probably bandits and not even that darkspawn on the way, and no idea they can even take all of us in. Yeah, Calwyn was a bit deflated with that, but Adala tried to give her some encouragement in telling her to keep an eye on everyone while she's gone. Who knows what's going to happen? As she seemed to nod. As Adala was preparing to leave, Hartbert actually visited her, giving her a pouch of a large sum of money, and saying to use this to, well, pay off whoever you need to pay off, and of course, if you can, to get those merchants to come to the city. Who knows if we'll have resources when things get tough. As she nodded, still uncertain and surprised about how things are going, but made her way out and took a very long journey. Basically paying off who she needed to pay off, talking to anyone she can talk to, and letting them know that there's safety at Wolverton for the elves, as well as hearing a number of rumors about what's been going on, from Ostagar to Earl Eamon and such, and hoping things work out. Theodore, on the other hand, as well, was given a task by Hartbert to go out to, I believe, Castle Bulwark or something like that, if I remember correctly. But to keep an eye out and see how badly the people have been abandoned, and hopefully get an idea about what's going on in the border, because if the Darkspawn come, they'll probably be coming from that direction. As Theodore, with a few others, decide to make the journey. Unlike Idala, though, he had a bit of a rougher encounter. Bandits and such who were attacking them, and while he was able to prevail, Theodore was wounded as well, and made their way to the castle. Hopefully no one dying, but still needing some care. As it was revealed that, yes, the band of the Southern Hills has abandoned this place and abandoned his people, but it looks like that there are still people guarding the castle, as they revealed that actually Lord Luverton, Sigmund, is here, safe and sound, a bit surviving a horrible ordeal, and a very few men at that. As Theodore's surprised, he sat down and chatted with his lord, Sigmund, revealing that Loghain was a coward and abandoned them at Ostagar. That, well, his brothers and fathers are dead, and he needs to get back home immediately. That things need to change, and then you prepare what's going to happen for the Darkspawn. And that the Grey Warrens and Duncan are gone. As shocked, Theodore nodded as they got healed up, got on their horses, or walked back and made their way back home. And once people saw Sigmund, the joy and morale rose. People were happy, excited, as he made his way towards his, first to the Reverend Mother and everything like that, to tell Theodore to bring the Reverend Mother to him as he went to his castle, to his father's throne, to pray for his father and everything that's been lost. As, now it's up to him. Everyone coming in to see him, giving his final thoughts to his father in a moment there as he turned and seemed to rally the people, assumably. Tell them to prepare for a militia, that they will have to prepare for the Darkspawn or whoever else is going to be coming, that they'll need the help of the Reverend Mother and the Chantry to do so, and that, well, as his brother came in, after being summoned by him, he revealed that we won't have time to keep an eye on you. I'm going to send you up to Dinnerman with safety, hopefully. Well, maybe. And that you should be out of my way. Unsaid, but definitely heard, as Hartbert couldn't really say anything to that, as he nodded and walked away. Regardless, it seems Sigmund is raising an army to protect his people, and they seem to be happy and well to see him there. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yes, now I can back in time a bit. As well, what would Ira been doing on a random day at court after? Well, you know that the Lord and his two sons, along with most of their soldiers, left about weeks ago, I think. So,
Yes.
what, Ira? What are you doing around town?
Um, Probably just restocking if I can, gathering plants, herbs, or taking stock of what I have. I don't think she, because I know that Heartbird is still here, and I don't know. I don't think I live with them, do I? I'm assuming I live on my own.
That would be up to you, honestly. But since you have an actual alchemy shop, in town, I presume you live there.
Yeah, I assume that's where she'd be spending most of her time then, unless specifically called upon.
So in the morning, you will hear the front door of your shop opening, and it's like really, the sun has barely risen. You will, as you come down, check in. It's Harper as he leans on the cane, walking in. The morning to you, Ira.
Good morning, Heartbird. Very early to make a social call.
Here, time is of the essence in this matter.
What is it on your mind?
I was wondering if you could assist me with something.
Could we be more specific? I've assisted with many things.
And you told me a bit about the people, the south, the wilds that they live, chastened.
I have.
Well, I imagine that with blight, or rather, at the very least, the darkspawn horde, wandering through and fighting, we'll be having a lot of them fleeing north. Now that
I would imagine so.
my father and brothers are gone, I intend to, well, do something about that. I intend to, well, offer those who wish a residence here, a place to stay.
You will?
He nods. You can listen. You can give me a secure advantage with wits if you want to try and like insight him a bit on this. I'll give you a +1 because I'm sure he's your bond.
Yeah. I will. Get a +1.
This is very sudden. He seems quite agitated, nervous. He's definitely spooked.
Mm-hmm. Heartbird, what's bringing this on? There have been Chasen that have come through the lands before. Why now?
Well, my father never approved of them, and
No, not many people do.
I know they're not coming back. Ostergaard's gonna be a disaster. Probably already is.
What makes you so certain?
Sort of like looks out the window to check if nobody's coming. Looks back and speaks in a more hushed tone. My dreams, they tell me family is dead. Know if just believe them or not, but it's not just one. Several of them. Oh, in the last 2 to 3 nights.
Maybe there's basis to these claims, but you also know the danger of listening to them.
But if they're right, though.
What if they are right?
Well, if they're right, that means this entire area will be completely overrun. More importantly, I won't have to put up with them anymore. They're dead. So I'll say this, because you've been like educating him and spending time with him for the last 5 years. God, does this man hate his siblings? He detests his father as well. To give you an example, I'll give you a scene that is gonna encapsulate everything about his upbringing. When they were all young, they all got Mabari hounds, and with the exception of Harper. And Harper went up to his dad and said, "Dad, why don't I get a Mabari hound?" And his father was like, "Why would I waste one on you?"
Lovely.
Like, his dad was hoping that bringing you here would like heal him properly, but because he was left with a limp and his condition was still frail, he's actually useless. I can't do anything with him. I'm not gonna. It's too late now. I've already brought in the apostate. If I go to the chantry and I'm like, "Hey guys, here's the child I didn't report earlier," they would have investigated him and it would have been a disaster for him.
Is it more of Iris kept around now just to keep him from becoming a problem, essentially?
Keeping him from becoming a problem. Your skill set as an alchemist is also very useful to this town. There's not that many people around with your actual alchemical knowledge that can make useful poultices more than just fucking bandaging it. Basic medical aid. But yeah, you would know that his dad was quite conservative about many things, including the chasen.
Yeah, but that's a
pretty
normal viewpoint here.
Yeah, Hartbert and his brothers always kind of made fun of him. Always picked up on. There's a lot of bad blood here.
Yeah. I think she gets that, but there is also a little bit of worry that because spirits are coming to him in his dreams and telling him about this, and he wants this so badly that it is a demonic influence. So there's a little bit of worry.
This is that that this is how demons get there.
Well, we won't know for sure until we actually receive news from the south. So I think in the meantime, it's best to just pay attention to what we can hear.
Which is why I think the chastened are gonna flee their homes anyways. That's gonna happen. So I'm gonna bring this up with Idalia. Well, I think this is an opportunity to change this town, make something of it.
Offering hospitality to those fleeing from the south, I don't disagree with your intentions, but how are we going to provide for so many refugees?
It's quite simple. Gonna turn them from refugees into militia. From a militia to an army. I think I have a lot to fight for. Not many.
I think many would be willing to defend their home.
Proper army, secure the surrounding lands. God, when he says secure the surrounding lands, means going up to certain other bands and be like, well, Mr. Band, how about you give me your supplies? Otherwise, I have this big fuck off hungry army behind me. This right now, he seems like he is a bit like this is still like it's the plan is still not has started, but he seems to have an intention of, well, if I just have the most people around who are armed, well, what are they gonna do?
Harper, do you remember the story of Calenhad?
They'll sort of grimace a bit.
And how many times Ferelden has been on the brink of civil war specifically because of moves like this?
King is dead. It's gonna be civil war regardless.
If the king is dead. Perhaps. But we don't know that right now.
At the very
Let's
least,
take it one step at a time.
why I think traveling surrounding lands, spreading the word for chasing refugees. It's no harm, right? There's too many and we can't house them. Well, some directions further up north. Maybe somebody else will be able to help them.
I wouldn't count on that, Hartbert. If you are willing to, and we can provide for a number of refugees, and you're vocal about welcoming them, many would be glad to send their unwanted to you. However, it also puts a target on your back.
Like there's not one already. Even if
Maybe a larger one.
look at me, Ira, if my family is dead, the townsfolk are not just gonna accept me as their new ban. Might as well.
If your
look up-
family is dead, then they will accept you as their band because that is who you are.
They won't. You know that. They will look towards the revered mother. They will look towards the Templars. They will wish for me to be dead as well. This is why I'm going to you. I'm planning on knocking the elves after this.
You know there's more than one kind of ruler, right, Hartbert? Doesn't have to be in martial prowess.
Tell that to these people. Even
Reldens are simple. It's easy to fall back on what you already know. And they know more.
problem is, don't know. I think most of these idiots know how to swing a sword, but I've read many war treatises. Complicated ninjas. Good fighter. This for me, man. I promise I won't fuck with the things, spirits anymore.
Thank you. You know that is.
But they
It
speak
can invite a lot of unwanted change.
Stand. They speak truth. Then we'll be revisiting the subject.
It starts with truth sometimes. Just remain level-headed as much as you can. Okay? I'll see what I can do to help prepare and support these incoming refugees.
He'll nod. Worry, I plan on making us a bit attractive for the local merchants. Buy as many supplies as we can. I believe money will become useless in the coming months. No need to hoard treasure that will be worthless.
What makes you say it'll become useless?
Because once the hunger starts, I don't think the sovereigns and the treasury will be able to feed us.
No, you can't eat gold, but you can buy food with it.
I'd rather buy all the food now, before the prices skyrocket even further. First thing the
It's
merchants
true.
will
If the
do.
blight comes this far north, growing food, harvesting meat, it will become more and more difficult. Prices will continue to go up. What then?
I have an idea.
When we've spent all of our money?
You're not gonna like that idea though.
Well, what idea?
After, I think I'm gonna talk with some of the elves about the Dalish.
What about the Dalish? They're going to be hit just as hard.
Oh, right. But maybe we can get their help. Maybe at the very least we could send out hunters and they won't be killed. No. I've read the blight corrupts the very land, so depending on how worse it gets, I don't know if we can do anything. I refuse to run.
I appreciate your willingness to stay, to fight for this, to try and help to do something. And I'm not telling you that we can't do those things. We just need to find a way to ground this plan in reality.
Why have you?
I don't know of anything that can slow the blight or the corruption that comes with it. At best, maybe delay. Nothing that could stop it, though.
Well, maybe we'll figure something out with if we are able to move about without the Templars' notice. Something we can do about it. The Lyrium provides a different avenue working.
It's true. I don't personally have much knowledge in this particular area. All of the Grey Wardens went to the south. They would know much more.
Let's hope the spirits are wrong about them at the very least.
I think Ira looks very sad hearing. Let's hope.
Let's go speak. Representative. Hope they won't throw shit at something as I want.
I'm sure you'll be just fine. Keep your head up.
Unlike chuckle and says, and the only reason they don't hate me as much is because they haven't seen me about long.
Should they have any reason to hate you?
My father wasn't exactly kind to them.
Nor was he to you.
They don't know that. They only know me through my father and my brothers. But at least Marcus could keep his demeanor in check. Sigmund was always more of a ruffian, to put it lightly.
Well, then show them you've grown into your own man.
He'll smile a bit at that, like encouraged. I would suggest you don't move further south than Langhope. Might be too dangerous.
Of course.
Thank you for everything. So unless there's anything else you want to say, he'll take his leave. As you would know, making a journey using kind of like the country roads, that's gonna kind of take you a week in and a week out. Especially if you stop around in villages, seeing if there's any refugees and trying to talk with any fleeing chastened.
No, he doesn't, like, I feel like he knows that Ira is chastened, but like we haven't officially like talked about it and confirmed that, right?
Honestly, that's up to you. If you would have been open about it.
I don't think she would have been open, but I feel like he probably would have figured out at least some kind of connection to the
because
chastened.
it's like, well, this apostate that came from the south. Huh. Okay. I wonder where could she have
Put
come
that
from?
book down about the witches of the wild. Shh.
Unironically, yeah, he's like, oh, does the name Flemeth mean anything to you? Oh, okay.
Don't say that name.
No, the reason he's sending you after the chastened is because who the fuck else here would have even agree to this? He has no one to support him in this. At least he can send the elves to recruit other elves. But he's like, well, I have no one else I can trust with this one.
Fair enough.
You are unironically the only person he actually trusts in this town right now.
Oh, that's great. That definitely doesn't make him vulnerable.
Surely nothing bad will happen to you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. As you can pack up light and think probably be secure an advantage with Heart because you'll be going around talking to a lot of people.
Alright, and for the last secure advantage, would I get the 2 momentum because I didn't
Yes.
make another move?
Yes.
Okay, so. And you said this one's with heart?
Yes. Oh no.
She's presenting
Oh.
herself to Ferelden.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
Miss with a
Hold on, what
match.
happened? What happened? Hold
Miss
on.
with a
Let
match.
me
Critical fail.
You know what?
Oh my god.
Why did you have to say surely nothing bad will happen to her? Why did you have to say
Uh,
Oh boy.
what if the
Gonna
dice
check
then
the
says no grunt? What if the dice say no grunt? What then?
Well, Mac, there is such a concept as failing forward. Now, this is not failing forward. This is jumping off the sled into nothingness.
That's good.
The evil cackling is really selling me about failing forward.
I just need to find an appropriate image. I don't know. Something that hopefully doesn't seem too much.
Just enough evil, though.
It's just a little bit is necessary. They are chastened after all.
Little
Savages, all
sprinkling
of
of
them.
evil.
Should I tap into more Witcher trauma?
You should. You absolutely fucking
I
should.
think I
You
should.
need to bring Sylvia back.
Yeah, I think I should tap into more Witcher trauma.
You should. You damn
Make
should.
Red lose her mind. Oh, apparently tomorrow's also. It's fine. Ah,
You guys are just cementing that this girl is gonna come back in every fucking game.
She will come back until I get my season 2. That's the curse I laid upon you. This is tomorrow's curse. I laid on tomorrow. What she did to me.
Rename her old reliable.
I'm using her picture. That's absolutely true. I've decided. You're not escaping this. I'm just looking for a good name. I don't know. Apology.
A lot of them are like Welsh adjacent. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Morrigan, it's definitely that, like Rhiannon, or I don't know. I feel like
can
I should
find
know
it.
more Welsh names.
Something that sounds nice and non-threatening. Honestly, Jill, this is your fault, partially, because you put the
What?
idea of the Witch of the Wilds in my head, and now you made a miss with the match. So
What?
you're not gonna meet actual Morrigan, but like, what's the next best?
Fucking Phlegm of runs wrong. Listen, the fucking warden is that fucking need a plan B. Fuck.
I went to the tower and now I only got Alistair. I'm fucked.
I've looked at my ball. It's over.
She just grabs Ira and shakes her like, I don't know what to fucking do.
You go to mess with the match from the fucking saving the warden.
Look, if someone's gonna critical fail, it might as well be me.
Listen, as you travel for a couple of days, spreading the word around, talking to people, as you do reach sort of the southern part, and as you enter the Southorn Hills band, and as there is indeed a larger than expected influx of, like, you would always expect chastened and refugees to sort of move up north. There's a large amount, more than you would have expected, and as you kind of tell them about this, they are also a bit surprised, but they're desperate enough to give it a chance, honestly. And As you wander through this village, you kind of, again, spread the word around. Well, you'll see this young girl, probably around 16, 17, not couldn't be that much older. Barely an adult by this world standards. Walk up to a bit of a sort of meek smile. Says, hello?
Hello. Can I help you?
Said, someone up north willing to take in refugees, right?
That's right. Wolverton.
I don't know the land that well.
That's all right. It's pretty foreign, isn't it?
She nods and says, I never left the swamps before.
Well, are you traveling by yourself?
She nods and says, I've tried to tag along with certain groups, but they don't. They're afraid of me.
Why is that?
Well, I'm one of those. Call me a witch.
Oh,
Now
they're not friendly to witches where you're from?
She kind of like shakes her head. Told them I'm not the witch of the wilds, but don't believe me. I told them I'm not that old. And she's really old.
Yes, I've heard the stories. Well, I don't know of any others who are heading up that direction that you could tag along with just yet. I could give you directions, or you can tag along with me. I'm not going directly there, but you'd be welcome.
She looks a bit happy at that. That's she says. I would like that if you're fine. Name's Gwyneth, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, Gwyneth. I'm Ira. And I'm sure you have heard enough warnings about Templars to keep the magic thing quiet around here.
She's gonna like nod. Are there many Templars in this place?
You'll probably find some in about every settlement, at least one.
Gonna say to give you a bit of background knowledge. One good thing about this place is the chantry is in fact quite weak. The previous lord, Hartford's dad, was never big on the chantry, on the fact that bring these people from Orlake, get these fuckers out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
He was such a
share that
such a
with her.
nationalist that he hates the chantry just because they're from Orlake.
You're based in Orlais, get the fuck out. Yeah, I would look at Gwyneth and say, it depends where you go. They have a stronger presence in usually larger cities. Chantry's not so strong back in Wolverton. But they are there.
Well, they usually don't ask me too many questions. I tend to stay out of sight.
Good. It's a good practice to have.
Yeah, no.
Can I-
Good. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I ask you something, Gwyneth?
No,
You don't have to tell me, but there's a lot of Chased up here. How bad is the South right now?
The Horde has more, I think, wiped out anyone who hasn't left. Villages followed up. I had a friend. I have many friends, but they told me I should leave before things got too bad, and I did. So I warned the others. Hope they listened to me. Like I said, they weren't really. My own village never liked me too much. They just tolerated me.
Well, hopefully they listen to the warning then. And I'm very sorry to hear it.
All right. How prepared is this place, this Wolverton, if you're bringing so many refugees?
We're trying our best to support everyone coming through, but we are still making preparations.
I tried going to the castle nearby, and they chased me away.
A lot of the lords around here will do that, especially if you identify where you're from.
Turning away most refugees. They let in a couple, but they had these weird sigils. They're tabards.
What kind of sigils? Like a... What did it look like?
As she's gonna start describing a couple of them, and in fact, yeah, one of them does seem to be the Winter family crest. Means at least some of your soldiers are alive.
Oh, that's good to hear, actually. I'm sorry that more people weren't welcomed in, but maybe I can bring back some good news.
He nods. Shall we then?
Let's go.
Yeah. As hopefully you won't actually go to check in on this. Gonna expose you a bit to a couple of other problems.
No, I think she would just bring the news of them being sighted.
Yeah, you're gonna eventually double back around as well, like I said, there's gonna be plenty of people slowly making their way, because a lot of the Chasen won't know exactly how to navigate the countryside that well, but they will at least try. And some people might be hesitant, but at least they might give them indications just to like get them out of their own village. So well, back in Wolverton, catch up with the current timeline. If there was a funeral matter to be discussed.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
You I don't remember. Was it? I don't think Idalia was back yet.
No, she was not.
Yeah.
She had she's been out for still.
Yeah. So Idalia, as well, actually not. Before that. So who's Theodore? Are you gonna? I presume you will attend the funeral.
Yeah.
Sort of like, yeah. So both it's between Theodore and you, Alora, you can organize. They won't have bodies to burn, but at the very least they can hold the ceremony regardless, as they'll kind of all gather outside of the town, and as Alora, you sort of give the final rites to say the prayers. And Theodore, you will notice in the distance a group of people approaching as captain of the guard also kind of like takes notice of that.
It's, yeah, he decides that it's him and the captain have a long, long to work organizing the refugees.
Gerald will be like, I suppose they were gonna show up regardless. Theodore, why don't you go ahead and check what that's about? I'll inform the Lord. Might have to cut the funeral short.
Theodore will nod as he'll see how organized this bunch of refugees is.
Now, question is, Idalia, how organized will you?
I think she, because it's like a difficult walk and they don't have much ways, they should be very organized about this. She does not want people dying on this journey if she can help it.
As you will see, Theodore, I assume you'll take like another Templar with you or something.
Yeah.
See Dahlia in the distance, Templars approach you. As Theodore, you do see this like, it's almost like it's actually looks like a caravan of elves making their way. As Idalia, you will spot and you can like speak to one another if you get close enough.
Oh, yeah. Good day, Sir Gerald? Sir Theodore? I know Theodore, right? I assume I've
Yeah.
met them or at least know their names, yeah. Sir Theodore, Sir Gerald?
Gerald's
I
not
apologize for the interruption.
This is Sir Goon.
Oh,
This is Sir Goon.
Sir-
This is
Sir
Theodore,
Goon, Sir
yeah,
Goon, I
Sir
apologize.
Goon.
Sir Theodore, I apologize for the interruption. As I presume I can see the fire for the funeral pyre up in the distance.
Yes.
I've been gone for a little bit longer than I thought.
You the leader of this group?
I am. They came with me. Things are dire out in the south. I was hoping to be able to take these people to safety.
As if Theodore just emphasized. Alright, then that's
A lot of people.
yeah, he's making a head count.
It's about like 30 people.
So
If it is an issue, I can speak with Lord Harpert to discuss the matter.
now Harper is the youngest son, right?
Yes.
So they're actually a Sigmund in charge now.
What? Is he returned alive?
Yes, we have picked him up from the castle. One of the survivors from Ostagar.
I see. Well, regardless, with permission, sir, I would like to bring these people inside, and then hopefully I can work this out at the very least. I've traveled long and found, well, concerning rumors and news. Is Lord Harpart still here?
He was missing from the funeral. Listen, Theodore's not the most right. Listen, Andras did free the elves, but God, it's a lot of elves. That's a lot of elves. Fuck.
Will ironically double their population in town.
Tell the people to camp outside for now until the Lord makes a decision.
Sir, how is it morning, Grunt? I'm assuming.
It's like late morning though. Closer to
Oh yeah. Sir, these people have traveled far and long, and they just need rest and care. could you not have in your heart to allow them some safety after the roads are dangerous? And will you watch over them while they're out here? Because I don't think you will.
There aren't any bandits here, nor have Darkmoor approached yet, until we can organize if the Lord decides to accept the refugees, and we'll have to see about organizing accommodation, shelter, and food.
I see.
We need to speak to the captain to make sure if your people are willing to host them, or any other.
I don't
Well-
think your concern for my people has been a matter that has been brought to discussion. We are more than willing to take in those who are in need in this regard for our own people. And I
Yeah,
would
okay.
prefer my... Oh, go. I'm sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
In either case, my opinion is not of relevance. You need to talk to the Lord.
I understand. If I may, can I at least ask that these people be giving some type of security, at least someone to ensure that no one comes and abuses them?
Doing how many volunteers do we have for security duty? Not that many.
Well, so totally, there's about 10 guards left, and you and 4 other Templars.
That's a total of potentially 15.
Yes.
Sir Reinhardt, you and Sir. Perhaps you and Sir Johan can watch over the refugee group until a decision is made by the Lord. Which names I had to make up for my Templar goons.
That's fine. You better keep them in mind, Mac.
I am writing it down, yeah. So Reinhardt and Sir Johan. Just like guessing.
Yeah, he'll nod. And so you're bringing them into the town or making them camp outside?
But now camping outside because now we need to organize it about a.
Well, I guess that the Templar will kind of rush a bit ahead of the rest of you as you escort them out. You know what? You should give me secure an advantage with wits, Mr. Theodore.
Sure thing.
I'll say the same out of you, Adalia.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god,
Miss
another
with
miss
the
with a
match.
match.
How
No,
many
there's
demons
no,
do I spawn in this place now?
Now here comes
I
the
did
third.
want to try to talk with them to calm them down, too. Damn.
Now here comes the third with miss with a match.
There's a third one.
You might
Oh my
make it.
God.
You might make it. Believe.
It's merely a normal miss. This
Ah.
game will not last long, Grunt. This game will not last long.
Truly beautiful. Wonderful. Listen, I just proceed forward. Don't mind me as I go find more tattooed elven people.
Yeah, she would try to give them any reassurances if anyone's nervous that she's gonna try to get this done quickly, hopefully.
Listen, you will I need to give me a second for that. I didn't expect another miss with the match.
You should always expect a miss with the match, Grunt.
This game will not last long, Grunt. You should better think about the next one. Back to doomerism. I ain't hoping in this game. I was optimistic, but
I know exactly what. Yeah, no, listen, you bring them over. As kind of help them set up camp in front of the sort of near the gates as Theodore, do you just watch them here as you You trust your trustworthy Sir Reinhardt to deliver the message properly?
Oh no, wasn't the intention to basically get Sir Reinhardt and Mr. Johan over here to just watch these elves while he delivers
Okay.
the message?
Yeah, then it's fine. You're the
It's
one
just to make
leading, and they're watching.
keep order for now.
Yeah.
Maybe-
Talia, as you soon see Theodore walking away, set out. You'll see Calvin approaching you. So, how you doing? Seems like they didn't let you through the gates.
Yes, it seems a number of things have changed. We'll be fine. We'll have to adapt.
Well,
How
I
are
have
you?
a solution.
Yes, Calvin.
You told me, what were your last indications to?
I says like, hey, we don't know if they'll take us in. We don't know if they'll take our people. And we don't know if it's going to cause problems for everyone in the long run because they also might be in a dire problem too with the Dalish.
Okay. Well, while you were gone, I did set on my laurels.
What did you do?
Well, that you said they were not gonna be nice. Well, they were nice to me.
Calvin.
Listen,
I'm like,
I
I could lecture you on the danger you put yourself in, and of course how this could have all gone horribly, horribly wrong.
well, if it matters, I got the approval of young lord. Suggested that he gave me maps. He gave me maps.
Very well. No problem making a none of a molehill right now. What's happened? What type of mischief have you gotten yourself into?
Well, I brought a couple of them here.
Where are they?
Hidden. But they could help get the other people.
Into where?
Down.
How?
She kind of like does the slice you of the neck gesture. And like, oh, like a few cards and Templars are gonna notice.
Is she saying kill the Templar guards we have right
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay. That's just like absolutely not. Coward. If you had told me this plan beforehand, I probably would have not asked for guards, but we're not gonna kill Templars.
They're not letting you through, and it seems like the other lord's back, and
Listen, Cowan, things have changed, I know. But killing a Templar, especially so brazenly, is a recipe for disaster. The chance you won't take this lying down, especially since there's only like, what was it, 5 Templars left?
yeah, it's 5 Templars.
5 Templars in total.
Yeah, there's only 5 Templars, and there's gonna be a lot of questions. The chance as the humans are very protective of their own, especially when it comes to if an elf would kill them, or any hint of that. They know they were last guarded here. They know they'll just make it so our already tense relationship with the humans here would only get worse. Blame would fall on us. And they will not be satisfied until it gets played in blood. So no, we're not going to start killing Templars. Or anyone for that matter. Not like this. How'd you even convince the Dalish to even come within 5 feet of a city?
She sort of kind of shrugs. They just kind of agreed.
They just agreed? Did they say why, or
I mean, they asked if we have money, like work with them.
they just asked for money? Are you sure you didn't get local bandits instead?
She kind of like thinks about
you
it now. She's like,
Oh.
I mean, they're elves.
Okay. Okay, Callan, you're gonna let me meet these Dalish friends of yours, and we'll have a conversation. So just so we can understand, especially if they're gonna be here under our city, that means they're under my jurisdiction.
She nods. Ready to lead you away.
Yeah, I need to speak with the young lord here. I need to see how badly this is gonna go.
Okay. I tell them to wait.
Yes, tell them to wait for me. Don't do anything rash or foolish or anything.
Okay, no promises. Like starts wandering off.
Wait, before you go. How is everyone? There's no one sick or hurt or anything, is there?
I have been in the town a few days, but don't think so.
Very well. I would tell you not to do something, but I know I can see by your attitude alone that's not going to change much. Just at least warn me beforehand. And she just waves her off.
Yeah. Listen, how are you gonna tell a Dalish from a Dalish bandit? I don't fucking know.
Oh my god. Like, do you have money? You're like, that should be the first clue.
I do. I have a lot of money. Thank you. Well, where? Leave me, please.
That one, for the love of God.
It'll
You
be
know what?
funny once
Sorry.
they enter the fucking treasury. Wait, where are all the sovereigns?
So
Colin?
money.
Colin, where's the money, Colin?
Listen, the blood pressure's at neutral. I can't control her. She's not my child. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with Dalium?
Presumably I'm waiting to talk to the Lord, or
Okay.
is it just like, hey, they'll talk to you later at another time, actually, one of the situations?
If you're waiting there, Theodore, you will approach Gerald. Will be like, well, what's going on?
A group of elven refugees are outside. For now, I've told them to camp, and I signed two of my men to guard them.
Old times. The Lord might not be quite amiable right now.
As a Fyodor nods.
Up to you, Theodore, if you want to bring it up to him now. You could listen. You could speak to the revered mother and listen. Maybe pressure him like that.
Yeah, that might be the better option. The Lord might just tell them to go fuck themselves immediately.
Listen, Elora, you do see you see Theodore approaching you.
Hello, Theodore.
Greetings, my mother.
How can I help you?
I come up with a request. Outside of the gates are right now a group of 30 elves, refugees.
I see.
And I'd like to perhaps ask you to perhaps talk with the young lord. Your tone is far softer than mine. Okay, else for that matter?
I mean, sure, I can relay to him.
Perhaps remind him also some of the stories of the Chan.
Yes. So you say 30? Quite a lot.
First of many, probably.
I mean, we can only take so many. It's gonna be a chaos once all of those come in. But
That's
yes,
it's unfeasible. Not that these are quite chaotic times we're living in.
they surely are. But yes, I relay it to the Lord. Thank you for informing me.
As yeah. As for now, it's for Theodore. It's time to wait and inform it. For now, it's time to wait to see how the conversation goes. Maybe go back to Dahlia and inform her that the Lord's deliberating right now. The response will come soon.
I don't know, Jill, I remember them kicking out a specific group of people.
Huh?
There's a mess with a match.
Mine are reds.
Don't do this
Ugh.
to me, Jill.
Well, both of them. But in this case, reds.
Oh,
What happens to mages?
which one? Depends on the. Like,
The
it really
Dalish.
depends on the. It really depends on the tribe. This is one thing Dragon Age Inquisition
Ah.
introduced, so it's not really.
Wonderful. Fine. Move on. What were you asking me, Mac?
Was they asking you something or what?
You said something about waiting on something.
Oh no, basically telling Adalia that this is not the most right. Basically explained to Adalia that we are right now doing a funeral, so the response from the Lord will come shortly.
Okay,
I'm
but
putting
I
the
was gonna say, like,
secretary
you're
too
going
loud.
back to talk to Idalia.
Yeah. Yes.
That's gonna be a problem because actually no, because you stay there. So yeah, Idalia, you will see him coming back alone.
Is there news, Sir Theodore?
Not as of yet, as you can see, as he points towards the funeral pyre. The Lord right now is busy, and I've relayed to the moderates. And I sympathize with the refugees, but it is one of the most sadly and most untimely of times you arrived.
I understand, but the coming days are going to be. There won't be any correct time for any of this. I promised these people safety, and I am being told they must wait outside while there's talk without even any input or idea what's happening. You must understand my anxieties here.
Sadly, I believe this is for the best course as approaching the Lord right now would be not of advantage to your people.
May I speak to Lord Hartpert, at the very least? Has their word been sent to him?
And actually, if you raise an eyebrow, actually, like, you one of his friends?
At the very least, the last conversation you had was filled with understanding. And I don't think he would turn me away if I had a conversation. I'm grasping at straws right here, Sir Theodore. This is not good news. I know what usually happens to when elves are left outside for too long. I can only plead my case, and if the current lord doesn't wish to, well, if he's deliberating, I can go to the next best thing. Please, I need something
Person.
here.
That person. As a fierce sight. Fine, you can. I was coached to the matter. Even though I'm not sure how talking to Lord Harpert will help in this matter.
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't really have much choice.
Hopefully, Mother Laura can appeal to Sigmund's compassions
Hopefully so.
and remind him of that Andraste granted your people mercy.
Yes, there are young women and children out here, elderly. Like I said, it has been a hard, long road. Is Theodore allowing Adala to go get him, or is he going to grab someone to go grab Harper? I'm not sure. I just want to make sure.
I just walk for right now. Listen, right now I can't waste guards and errands run right now.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
gotcha.
you going up to him is gonna be faster at the very least.
Yeah, there's no point in wasting a guard like right now. We need all the guards. We need all hands on deck right now. As Theodore just
Gotcha.
let you through. Listen, you're a citizen of this town. Like you're not on an arrest.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
As yeah, you get led through town and you'll make your way to the manor. You'll see Artbert sort of just looking sort of from the it's like almost like porch area outside, like sees you walking up, says, "Ah, you're back. I assume
I
they didn't
am.
let you through the gates, did they?"
They did not. Much has changed, apparently.
My brother's alive. Busy with mourning father and Marcus.
Is he busy enough that he won't have mercy in his heart for the people I've brought here?
Aren't you tired of begging for mercy, Dahlia?
It's the only option I have, Lord Hartbert.
Is it though?
What are you asking me to do here? Because
Fight for what you want to get for your fight for your rights.
that's easy enough for you to say, my lord. If this goes horribly wrong,
I'll die as well.
then we will all...
Dahlia, I gave you most of the money in the treasury. I've instructed Calvin to reach out to Dalish in the nearby woods. And Ira, bring news to the being chastened refugee. Bring them here as well. I'm not hedging my bets.
It will be chaos, and
Not if
we fail...
done quietly. Old. swinging a blade. Brute can. He like kind of shows you a vial. True knife. Strikes only when needed. Poison. Segment. Enough.
He wants to do a. Can I detect this one, Grunt? See, read this man if he's.
Do an advantage with wits. What are you exactly
I guess-
detecting?
Yeah, he really is basically saying, "Kill my brother,
Yes.
get it done quickly, and
Yes.
no qualms about."
He is stone cold about this. You get the feeling, Idalia, this man, he probably never cared much for his family, but you get the feeling that this is the brother he hated the most.
And is it and I don't know if this role will tell me this, but does this have the feeling of like, yeah, this is what I'm using you for? Like, is he fuck about anyone else, or is it just one of those like, this is desperate times, we have to do what needs to get done type of feeling?
What do you mean using you for?
It's more in the sense, is this a desperate call to take his brother out, or is this like a calculated thing he's been doing? Like, this has been his plan from the
So
get-go. essentially.
calculated. This is as calculated as it gets.
Gotcha.
Now his calculations hoped that his brother was already dead and he had to do this, but
Yeah.
he just revealed the fact that not just you, he sent other people out to gather what you seem to be realize. It's what he wants to make into a fighting force.
Yeah. And of course, like you said, he gave all the money to everyone else, so there's gonna be questions about that. So I have to get close to him.
That up to you. My brother is stupid, arrogant, about as close to an beast as one could get.
I see. And if I do this for you, my people, you ensure that they're safe and cared for.
This is not a safe refuge unless we make it. The Darkspawn are not ones we talk.
Well, I guess I will have to go and speak to your brother then.
Odd. No, Elora, are you talking to Sigmund at all after a conversation with Theodore? Gonna wait until the ceremony is over.
She would probably approach him right now and ask him if he would have time to spare.
He kind of like smiles at you and nods, says, "Of course. You revered mother anytime."
Just smiles at him. Could we speak in with under four eyes?
You'll nod as you kind of step off to the side a bit. What is the matter? You look concerned.
I have just gotten word that we have visitors. A lot, actually. And they're looking for a safe haven.
Who are these?
There are 30 elves in front of our town. They're just the refugees. They need as much help as they can get. Right now we do have enough food.
sort of grimace. You can listen. You can give me a secure advantage with art.
Sure.
Mess with the match. Oh,
This is the Dragon Age game will not live long. This will not live long.
We're doomed.
oh my
No, actually-
god. Holy shit. This is atrocious. That is fucking. No, never. uh. Says, a kind heart, don't you? Suppose that's why they made your revered mother at such a young age. Truly the greatest shame.
I mean, I do have a kind heart, but I mean, why shouldn't I? They're still people.
Oh no, I mean it's such a shame that you'll never be able to marry. As he's like gonna walk away.
Red. I'm poking you for stick, you Red.
He's whistling for Gerald and a few guards as he's going to the elves. Not sure if you follow him or I suppose Theodore you will notice this. So Elora, I'm not sure if you're following along or not.
Yeah, she's gonna follow him.
Yeah. As the Theodore, you see the young lord Sigmund approaching, with about 5 guards and Gerald behind him. As he looks very determined. As he kind of like stops, looks at the elves and says, turns at you, Elora. Elderly, women and children.
Yes.
The rest of them can pack up their bags and continue up the highway. As like the elves sort of look like desperate, like it's about to like break several families apart.
Ooh.
As he is in fact saying, yeah, no, the healthy, strong men, they can get the fuck out.
As oh god, and Theodore will ask a bit more quietly there towards I'm sure this is the wisest choice, my lord.
You'll speak out loud. He is not quiet about this. He'll say, I will not invite strangers in my town that I do not know, that I do not trust. They may leave the women and children behind. They love them much. And, well, or they can take them with them. Find a home someplace else. They have enough mouths to feed as it is. I don't need more louts.
I mean, my lord, we could still use the manpower.
Revered mother, you are experienced in the ways of the heart, but clearly lack experience in the ways of war. You there, as he like draws his blade, goes up to one of the young elves. Have you ever been in a fight? No, my lord. Well, Sir Theodore, give him your sword.
Oh God, which canticle do I cite here to say this is a like where's the fucking peacemaker one? As I don't Lord Harpert. I'm not sure it's necessary. Perhaps just remember.
Let's say Lord Sigmund, maybe.
Let's Sigmund. Yeah, Lord Sigmund. Actually, yeah, seriously. Yeah.
It's true. That's true. That'll be he like goes up to the man, kind of hands him his own sword, takes 2 steps back, and says, "Okay, man, elf, take a swing at me. Come on." The elf just kind of like awkwardly holding the blade, kind of like looking at everyone confused. And just Sigmund shouts at him again, "Hit me!" Unless any of you intervene in this split moment.
As Fear will step in. Andras said that the peacemakers are the champs of the just. Perhaps just remember some of the chances he will step into this fight. If you split up, I think it's better to at least. If you refuse refugees on a practical basis, that's fine. As you said, he raised his voice. Splitting apart families.
I'm making a decision. I'm offering them a choice. If they want to split, they can walk back up that road. Sir Theodore, you know exactly how much supplies we have, and you know exactly what a siege will look like, and you know exactly when hunger hits, what these people will eat each other alive. And I have my own subjects to take care of. These are not it. They can go back to wherever the local ban is, and they can beg them for help. I'm not responsible for them.
Let's at least end this charade here, as he'll gesture for the other elf to hand over the sword.
Yeah, he will immediately do so. As Sigmund like sheet it back, looks at you, Elora, and says, "You understand that how these people are not fit for any sort of fight. Useless, the lot of them. They are farmers and servants, none of which we need right now."
Of course, my lord.
Well, the random peasants are my own subject.
I'm not legally obligated to defend these people.
Plus, none of these elves are like hot, so why the fuck would they?
Listen, he did let in the woman. He did let in the woman.
He was just like, listen. The women though, they can stay, but the rest of you, But yeah, Idalia, you will rush back as there's a commotion at the gate. As you sort of see Sigmund sort of sheathing his blade. The elves look fucking terrified. As yeah, he's gonna just. I'm not sure, Theodore, if there's anything else you say, or Elora.
There's no convincing this elf. At least he'll just sister. We'll handle the rest, Lord Sigmund.
Yes, maybe we should go back to the ceremony.
What? Please, someone. She kind of like currently runs over, presumably trying to catch up or figure out what the hell's going on.
I'll stop, look at you, and says, Sorry, Dahlia, but there's just no room for so many people.
My lord, please, I implore you. We can talk about this. We can find a solution here.
I offer them the solution. They don't like the solution.
And what would that be?
They leave the women and children here, and the rest of them, they look healthy enough to continue their journey wherever.
My lord, surely we can have a conversation. We can talk about this. At least give them a few days. They've been traveling for quite some time. Let them rest up before they
To
take
invite
that
more
such a trouble.
squalor, my doorstep? No.
Please, I'm begging you. Just at least let them get them rest, and they can go on their journey. Please.
Give me a compel roll.
Okay.
I have a -1 because I'm not really.
Racism buff.
Racism buff. Thank you.
Nice, your debuff.
I roll with heart, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No! You know what? There you go. I did the weak hit grunt.
I think.
Stuck my cock, Adalia. How about that?
Now, Gerald will walk up and say, "There's a compromise, my lord. Don't have to. There's with some of the guards missing. We can house them at the local barracks. There's plenty of room, at least for some of them, if they're willing to. Well, sleep in a bit tighter." Sigmund will say, "Oh, Maker preserve me. Fine." He'll just walks away. Now let me more in peace.
Thank you, Gerald.
And like walks up to him and says, welcome. I'll be honest, this isn't. I have nothing to give them.
You know, I've been traveling I've been out, learning a lot, talking to whoever I could, anyone who would listen, merchants. I was hoping to find a solution to this.
I don't think merchants will be coming. The roads were full of bandits.
Possibly, but
Right now it's
Well, I'll get my men to settle in people. Or at least, don't. He kind of like looks at you, Theodore, and says, "Don't aggravate the Lord. It's already."
yeah, Fear will nod along with that.
Yeah, he'll get his men as they start sort of helping people inside.
Yes, as you look to Adalia. I'm sorry, it went about as well as I expected.
yeah. Thank you for your kindness, sir. She just kind of just nods and presumably turns away.
Well, Adalia, that was unquote Dalish.
Yeah, there's a quote unquote daily she's gonna go talk to.
Okay. Laura, I'm not sure if you have any conversations you want to have with Sigmund after this fiasco.
On the way back, she would just say, "Are you sure that was the right decision, my lord?"
No, I would have sent them all back if it were up to me. People don't understand what it takes to survive this war. I fought the Darkspawn, Mother, and this weak-hearted, spineless response get us all killed.
But don't we need a lot of men to defeat Darkspawn? Isn't that what it's all about?
We need
have
fighting
strength.
men, we need competent men. Not cowards.
We can teach them.
Sorry, revered mother, are you a commander? Do you even understand the meaning of fighting?
No, I do not.
Then from where do you speak? What authority do
It
you...
was wonderful.
Yes, you
I can
speak.
see how.
You speak as a kind woman. The man will know that this is why we're the ones who make the tough decisions in times of war. Kind hunter sentiment is lauded, but it will not save us when the Darkspawn arrive.
We still need to look after our people, my lord.
They're not our people.
If you say so, my lord.
I have to say so. Just look at them. You'll know.
Just because they're elves doesn't mean they are other than us.
It's true. They're not our elves either.
I guess so, but they could have become ours. Maybe could have become our folks if we would have invited them. They could have helped in the town. Could help have helped
Mother,
our
they're
people.
right there. Go and talk with them. Put them to good use. See how they will behave with you.
I see I offended you. I am very sorry about that.
You do not understand these matters, but more than willing to go and interact with them. Convince yourself of this.
Maybe I will. I mean, what harm could I do?
I would not walk in with any money on you. Might leave a bit lighter than you entered.
She's just gonna nod. I leave between one.
Thank you. Return back, looking burning pyre. What do you mean red? I'm putting a giant neon sign. He's your average Ferelden Lord. I'm sorry. What do you mean that giant neon sign? In fact, he's better. An average Ferelden Lord would have just killed these people. Unmute yourself, Rod. Speak out loud. It's your turn. You have to go chat with the fucking Dalish.
Thank you, thank you. Sorry, your mic cut you off right there. I just heard turned. Yeah, she's gonna go find Calwyn to hopefully find these Dalish she's met.
Yeah, as you'll have to walk about like an hour or two away from the town, as they are sort of. You see her and a couple of other individuals in the distance hanging by sort of the side of the road. As you approach, you can see all of them are like hooded and all, and they are well armed, I'll be honest. You can notice that even from a distance. Calwyn waves at you and says, see, there she is. As the elven, there's like an elven woman that jumps off this whole stump. She approaches you and says, well, to whom do I have the pleasure?
My name is Adalia. I'm presumably the elder of my alien age. Pleasure to meet you.
Serana. Pleasure is all mine.
My Calwyn says that you've come to the city. I'm a bit surprised at that. I don't know if things have gotten tough for you out there, or if things changed, or if that's just custom of your people.
And we want to help out our brethren from the cities. Heard you were quite desperate. I need some help. Here to help. Smiles.
I would like to read this woman to see if this is some bullshit she's feeding me right now, or is it just her actually relieving it?
No, you don't even need.
Okay, good. 'Cause, I see. I do appreciate your kindness. At best, we all need to come together during what could presumably be the worst, who knows how long, of our lives.
That's good.
I will be frank with you, Serana. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes, I will be frank with you, Serana. Things have gotten tense back in the city, and things have changed. And I was hoping that you ask for your help.
She kind of like nods and says, anything we can do?
The current lord has decreed that he will not let the refugees in. Only possibly women and children and elderly, separating families, and the rest will be able to go wherever, well, not here, essentially.
Typical human lord. I'm surprised he even considers letting some people in.
I presume it was through only the mercy of others that he even decided that. But I may have a way that, well, to get everyone in. There is an option. Tell me, Serana, can I trust you, your people and such?
Well, why not? We have to gain much from one another.
True. And if this doesn't work, then a large number of us are doomed. Even if whatever elves are left back inside, I don't think the young lord will care what will happen with the rest of us. I need to kill him.
You're preaching to the choir, sister. I know quite well how the humans are.
And I need to kill him. And I have means to. I just don't have the way.
How well defended is the town?
There are only 10 guards. I think 5 of them Templars. They are stretched thin. And they are busy trying to keep check on borders and eyes out for bandits and possible darkspawn. The young lord is in mourning, as he says, wishing to be alone. And I have poison.
Kind of extends her hand.
She grimaces a bit, but she pulls it out, placing it.
As you place her, she's gonna like also grab your hand and says, "We get to stay afterwards. We're not gonna just like, well, now you've done our dirty work. You might as well take off, right?"
I did all this to ensure safety for elves. So yes, you get to stay afterwards. Dirty work or no.
Takes the poison. What is this?
Presumably I was able to ask him what it was, or what it does. Is that alright to say, Grant?
No, because he would have he would be very vague about it.
Do I know anything about it at all? How quickly it will work at the very least?
He would have told you that this is highly like it only needs like a couple of it's like a couple of drops, either ingested or like through an entry wound.
It just needs, it's deadly. A few drops. Either way you get to him, whether he drinks it or some other means.
That's quite something.
It should do its job.
All right. Like pockets it. Kind of like lets out a whistle. Hey. Like looks at Colin and says, "Wanna tag along? Show you a couple."
For the love of...
Shiraz like shrugs. It's
No?
like, "What? Why not? Come on. Not gonna be that difficult."
Why not? Colin, they're on a mission. I do not need you getting hurt, at the very least. Can we do this afterwards? And not on the mission to possibly cause a regicide between a local noble?
What do you mean? Shiraz kind of sounds. Says, "What do you mean by that? I thought we were killing the noble."
You're right. Can it not be in the dangerous mission? Can it be afterwards?
It's not a dangerous mission, my god. Colin, it's she your mom? You look kind of young to be her mom. Big
I
sister?
am not she is more of a headache, if nothing else.
Okay, big
Colin,
sister it is.
please.
Come on, Colin, don't
What?
listen. Puts a hand on your shoulder, Diana says, "It's gonna be fine. Plus, she found us. She walked on the roads, dodged probably a couple of bandit groups. She can like hide and run."
She's going to be safe. You're going to be safe. Right?
She nods. Says, I'll be really careful. See, she's gonna be really careful. What's there to worry about?
Colin, don't get... I can't stop you. Just, for the love of Andraste, be safe.
You smile and nod. Okay.
She just sighs.
Listen. You look at them, Idalia. They're fucking armed to the teeth.
Dalish my ass, but yes, she, actually, couldn't she ask, she's, I
Oh, listen, she has the tattoos.
I don't...
They all have the tattoos.
Oh, okay. She's gonna ask them. I don't mean to be rude. I don't really know the customs of your people, but what clan do you hail? Or is it just you, or what happened to the...
Kind of like chocolate. I don't think that clan matters right now.
I see.
She kind of like puts an arm on you and kind of walks a bit in front, so you're a bit, and she speaks a bit in hushed tones. Yeah, you're not stupid, I get that. Probably put two and two together. So. See if I can assuade any of your fears.
Very well, my fears are simple. You will not betray us or my people in any way?
We won't. And you won't ask about our plans and everything. Well, unlike your little sister here, say our clans don't like us. We're a small merry band.
I see. Well, there'll be trouble that comes looking for you.
Well, no, because we were banished, so they don't really care about us.
And this banishment, or the reason for your banishment, will it be something that I will have to worry about, as in you will continue to cause trouble?
How friendly are you with the Templars?
I will say we're not on speaking terms. We don't share tea parties or anything
It's
like
good.
that.
Then you don't have to worry. As long as you're not too close with the chantry, my men know how to keep their mouths shut.
These are indeed strange days, then.
You above working with a couple of what they call us here around here, states.
My concern lies in the fact that once you are in our wonderful town, you are our people. I will do everything I have to protect you, because you will be one of our own.
I'll smile and nod. Listen, we don't want to shit in the nest we stay in.
I do appreciate that. I already have one other shit taker over there. She kind of glances at Calwin, or indicates.
She'll be fine. Just a bit adventurous. I was like that when I was her age.
The gray hairs I'm feeling right now have just tripled.
Kind of chuckles and says,
At
sound like my mother.
At the very least, I hope that you can listen to my words, and if you do cause mischief, please warn me so I can at least dissuade some of the worst of them.
I will warn you then.
I start. Serana, when the deed is done, please return safely as well.
Nods. As the couple more whistles, they all spread out through the. Owen says, so fucking.
Colin, there is more strength and coolness into other things than the most dangerous path that you could possibly take for yourself. Maybe something a little less life-threatening, maybe?
I wasn't even in danger. I don't.
Yes, but you have the penchant for trying to cause danger, or run right into it. Just... You don't need me nagging you. Come on, we should make ourselves hastily back. I have to make sure everyone's okay.
Nods. Back in town. Well, Theodore, gonna have to also mobilize your men, as Gerald will ask you to help with getting these people settled into the
move people.
barracks. Says,
Mr. Theodore accepted. We are part of the city guard now.
Yeah, the guard barracks are now they're empty. They're completely unused. The town used to have about 50 guards. Which is why this kind of sort of serve as a good housing for the moment. I'll say, Sir Theodore, I've asked one of my men to reach out to the alchemist, and apparently no one's seen her in a week or two.
As Theodore will say, perhaps she might have died in the wilds. She does sometimes go out to collecting herbs. Might have been caught by
Oh, these people are sick and they need proper treatment. Bastard.
Let's hope she's just trying to make her way back here through the woods, trying to avoid the bands of both Darkspawn and bandits.
I'll be honest, Theodore, I trust your men then more than mine. Would you at least look around the countryside, see if anyone's spotted her? At least to know if
Okay.
she's dead or not.
As you'll nod. We shall spread out and to the surrounding woods.
Yeah, listen. So you can get how many Templars are you bringing along?
I'd say probably two. Like Sir Reinhardt and Sir Johan, my two good buddies here. Actually, it's important enough. I think for all of them actually to like swarm out, because I assume the guards have the thing.
Yeah, the
if an
guards
attack happens,
can handle things
Yeah.
here.
yeah. Listen, if there's an attack, we're fucked anyway. So hopefully we can find the alchemist. So let's see, all the Templars will swarm out.
Yeah, you grab your men as presumably inform the revered mother that you're leaving. As yeah. And about as it is getting closer to dusk, you will see Ira. Ira, why don't you both give me a secure and advantage with wits?
More messages from matches incoming.
God, if that's another mess with the match, I'm gonna fucking. Okay, there we go. Now the hits got incoming. Listen, Ira, you will spot the Templars a bit earlier than they spot you. Gwyneth will be like, "Oh, those looks like Templars, don't they?"
Those are Templars. Am I able to recognize
Yes.
any of them?
You will recognize Sir Theodore. He's a very old Templar, very noticeable.
And not only that, they are the Templars from Wolverton. Wonderful.
I can go hide if you want.
Maybe for the best right now until we know exactly what's going on.
She immediately scampers off as, unironically, you see her. She in front of you shapeshifts into like this small fucking rodent, disappears in the grass.
Ah, okay, cool. This is fine. Yeah, Ira will, I guess, then on her own approach Sir Theodore.
Yeah, Theodore, you will see Ira in the distance walking.
Quickly approach her. Ira, it's good to see you're still alive.
Sir Theodore, I didn't expect there to be a search party going on. Did something happen?
The captain at least wanted to, in the worst case scenario, have at least confirmation that the town alchemist is dead, which was our working assumption. But it's nice that you're alive.
No, I was just to the south. What? I'm on my way back now.
I'm not sure if you've noticed. I'm not sure if you've. I'm pretty sure you've noticed on the roads the increase of bandits. I'm not sure. Have you spoken to
An
anyone?
increase in a lot of travelers. Yeah, I've noticed.
Well, refugees have recently arrived in town, and we need someone to care for them.
Of course, I'll do what I can.
We're here to escort you. Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll wander back just before nightfall. Idalia, at this point, the elven refugees were like all settled up. There's quite a crowded barracks, but is able to at least house these people for the night. Not sure if anyone between you or Elora want to.
I think she will talk to. Ooh, she will actually talk to Laura, because she's the current Reverend Mother, right?
True.
Yeah.
It's a good question, Elora, because you wanted to pay them a visit. Would you go to them as they're being settled
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, you walk in. Luckily, there's no Templars here. Or to as walk in and for what you do.
Oh, she would just check up on the people if they're doing fine, if they're missing anything.
Yeah, I mean you chat with them. They seem to be fine. Why don't you give me a you're at advantage with wits?
Sure thing.
Worry about it. Yeah. Chat about. You make very short talk. They seem to be a bit wary of you, but they will engage.
Yeah, she would.
Go ahead.
She would also ask them where they came from. Depending on the answers.
Yeah, it seems they have been coming from some of the other surrounding bands. Some of them are from Lodering, Farning, Shawning. There's a couple of villages. Apparently, it's pretty far away, considering. But as Idalia, you'll walk in, you'll see Elora talking to some of them. You will notice in the corner there's like a guy sort of kind of like looking at this weird symbol. As you realize it's probably stole this from the weird mother.
Goddamn. She will quickly go to him.
He kind of pockets it. Hey, how is
Hand
it?
it over.
Oh, look at her. She didn't really notice it.
I know, I understand. Just because she's an easy mark doesn't mean you do it. Not here, not now. Hand it over.
He'll kind of like very grudgingly like give it to you. I don't care about her.
Right now, she's the only one that seems the local lord is talking to. And I'm not too sure if she would be happy to hear someone that he was cared about walked in and got things taken from her. Do you understand?
Oh, fine. She seems completely airheaded though, so doubt she would have noticed.
Possibly. But she still is the Reverend Mother. And she still has
So?
She has Templars, and she's a human one of that, and right now she has her sympathies, but we lose that, you could lose your head.
Grimace and nod.
Next time, choose a better mark.
Sorry, it was like picking it off the ground, basically.
I understand. Which goes to show why sometimes the easy mark isn't the safest one.
Realize you would rat me out.
I wouldn't. But someone would eventually start noticing.
Gonna kick us out in a day or two anyway. Matter.
We'll figure something out. I promise. I gave you all my word for your safety, and I wouldn't intend to let that go.
Yeah, secure an advantage with heart. Because he's right. See, like the Lord just wanted to like fucking beat the fuck out of one of us.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like
Yeah.
the. I don't. Why should I believe your word?
We go here at the head.
Yes.
Yo, no, I don't say. Fine, fine.
Ron, am I allowed to ask this guy's name? You don't have to if you're gonna get mad about
See, Red, when you put it like that,
it.
I was looking for a picture. Probably someone. I'm trying to find someone that doesn't look like a fucking Scoia'tael.
The hardest thing you ever do.
No, they're all bandits. All the elves are bandits. We gave them a kingdom and they turned to savagery. I think the exalted march was justified.
Wow.
The only good elf was Sharton.
You know what?
Oh.
So true, Mac. Why do I even try? Let me. Oh, yeah, you can ask his name. Carlan. Pleasure to meet you, I guess.
Pleasure to meet you, Carlin. And like I said, I promise you, we don't let our people walk alone. Now, excuse me, Carlin.
You're a ray of sunshine. We'll see how long that lasts.
Well, I have to be. I have apparently a bunch of knuckleheads. I have to make sure it doesn't do anything foolish.
Oh, you have siblings too?
You know, I'm the one who has to make sure the hens don't get out and do something crazy. I'm the one in charge.
Well, listen, I won't make any trouble for you for now. Counts for anything.
I appreciate that you seem to believe that at the very least. But it's fine. I'm not berating you for doing what you need to survive.
Nod.
She just gives him a bit of a smile and a pat on the shoulder. As in her mind, she adds into another list she has. It's been growing, apparently.
The Chasen haven't even arrived yet.
I know!
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, she will.
Yeah, how you approach Elora.
Yeah. She does. Ah, Reverend Mother, I'm sorry to interrupt, but is it possible I can chat with you privately?
Oh, of course, sure. She would step aside.
I couldn't help but notice that it seems that the young, well, Lord Cinnamon seems to listen to your words, at the very least.
I mean, I try my best. I'm not always. I can always convince him.
I understand. And I don't think he'll chat with me, so I'm trying to ask if you could, if there's, what's going to happen? I'm mostly left in the dark, and I don't think he would want to have a private discussion with me in his current mood.
I mean, he's determined on his decision. I mean, if it were only for him, he would not leave any of those elves in. Sadly. I mean, I can only do so much. I would love all of those to stay.
Thank you for your kindness, but I mean, what does he intend to do? I've been gone for a bit, and like I said, I don't think he intends to tell me anything. I don't know what I should prepare my people for.
I don't really like to say that, but prepare them for the worst. Is probably have to leave sooner rather than later.
Does he intend for even us, the ones who live in his city, who have been here for years?
Are you
Bury
listening? follow
What?
those refugees. Probably have to leave.
And the ones, the ones who stay, will we have food, safety? Well, are we even in his plans?
I mean, I do hope so. You're still our people. You belong to the town just as we do. I mean, food's gonna be the rare supply soon, but I do hope he's considering you into it.
And how he defend the city? He has the fighting force we have is not that impressive, especially with the ones we lost in Oscar.
We will have Theodore train people.
And elves are not part of that people to be trained. I see. Thank you for being honest with me, Reverend Mother. I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, if I can help somewhere, I am willing to.
I fear that you have done as much as you can. I will not burden you with something that you cannot undo. I will have to prepare, as we always do. I'm sorry. Before I forget, I found this outside on the road, and that I assume it's yours or maybe one of your brothers. She will hand over I presume it was like you said, it was an item or something like that, right,
Yeah,
Grant?
like it's like a holy symbol made out of like
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah.
Oh, William Maker, thank you. Oh, we lost that on the way out, and thanks.
Be careful, sister. Who knows what's going to be happening in the next few days?
Let's hope the Maker would watch over us.
May you watch over us all. As Adala will smile and take her leave, presumably, making sure everyone's okay.
What he did, right? That's what he did. In fact.
Well,
Just
well,
killed them all.
how many? Well, segment. How many What if the emissary stuns you though?
Sorry, you're the commander. You shouldn't be on the front lines. Nonsense. Watch me.
I'm here, I promise.
Worked out great.
Emissaries and ogres aside, what if the next 100 guys kill you?
But yeah, no. What are you gonna do after this, both of you?
At the very least, she has to wait and see what's if it's the deed gets done or not. So,
Well, yeah,
make sure
eventually
everyone's good.
you'll keep an eye on the gate, Idalia. You will see the Templars returning back later the day as the sun is setting, with Ira in tow.
Raise eyebrow at that.
As Ira, you arrive and you will see that there is a bit of commotion, because the barracks would be close to the gate. A lot of refugees, the elven refugees presumably, hanging around. And well, it seems he wasn't really lying when he said he was gonna send out Idalia to gather a lot of elves.
A lot of refugees. When did they show up?
Around 2 hours before high noon, I believe. right now the Lord's been convinced to let them stay at least for a while, and the guards bear considering our men-at-arms are deceased.
Convinced to let them stay.
We don't exactly have food stores, and well, the young Sigismund handled the situation.
The Lord Sigmund is back?
Oh yes, Sigmund Winter did survive the Battle of Ostagar. Sadly, Marcus and his father did not.
May God rest their souls then. It appears a lot has happened since I left.
Well, we are going through an apocalyptic war against the demonic invaders.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Which is Sigmund is. He's very young, only in 20 winters, and he handled the situation not optimally, and I don't think he was already grieving, and I agree with him. I agree with him that we don't have the food to feed all these people, especially because at some point we will have to start turning away refugees.
I understand. I'll see if there's anything that I can do to help, but in the meantime, you said there are some people who are injured, correct?
Yes, I'll lead you right away to them. They're the main priority. I assume for now, we're heading back to your little shop and then to the barracks.
Yeah, I guess you could grab whatever healing stuff she can.
Listen, Hafir will help you carry some stuff.
As we're going,
No.
are we being followed by a little rat?
Honestly,
If I look around.
you don't see her.
Okay, well, she's probably used to surviving in the wild, so I'll worry about that later.
I was gonna say, plus it looked kind of weird, so probably
Yeah.
hiding somehow, somewhere. Yeah. You approach the barracks. Not sure if there's any conversations. Some of these people do need they look like they need some medical assistance.
They need what?
Medical assistance.
I guess I'll try and prioritize whoever looks like they're hurt the most, but in terms of conversations I'd have with the refugees, is that what you're asking?
Yes, if you're talking to any of them.
Yeah, if anyone seems well enough to have a conversation, I'm treating them. I'll ask about their journey up here and what happened while I was gone.
Well, from what they're saying, Idalia, it seems that Ostagar was a disaster. A lot of refugees moving up north. They sort of were collected themselves from different villages. But yeah, no, they will tell you about the Terran's army marching through. They're gonna tell you about bandits and the fact that a lot of nobles do seem to also be moving up north with their forces.
So abandoning their holds.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of these elves were in fact just kind of abandoned, and it's even worse because they were abandoned and then they were left with the other villagers who mostly kind of just distrusted them and didn't like them too much, so they were doubly fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people here are very happy about this arrangement right now, although we'll hear about the incident where Sigmund did challenge one of the elves to a duel to showcase their inability to fight.
Oh, God. Of course he did.
Not sure if there's any conversation. Sorry, go on.
I feel like I need to talk to Hartbert, but I haven't heard anyone mention him.
No, not really, but Dahlia's around. Because you know Hartbert.
She was also part of this, yeah.
Yes.
I'll see if I can find Adalia if she's around the area.
She is, because she would be helping settling the people as well, assuaging their fears.
Adalia, do you mind if I take you aside for a moment?
Of course, I think there's much we have to discuss then.
I think so. Have you seen Lord Hartbird anywhere? I've only just gotten back.
I've heard that he. I think she's heard that that he was going to be going up north, right? Or she hasn't been told or informed that at all, right?
I'm not sure if we're. I don't know. I don't think you weren't part of that conversation. You just arrived. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone told you.
It is not public knowledge now. Okay.
Well, they just had that conversation yesterday where like his brother was like, "You
Yeah.
leave." He's like, well, "I don't have any
Gotcha,
choice. I need to
gotcha.
kill you now."
Yeah, she would make sure they're alone and no one's paying attention to them as talk. When I got back, I spoke with Lord Hartbert before. We had made plans, or he had made plans, and I said yes to them. I got back, and apparently Lord Sigmund is alive, and things have changed. And I spoke with him. It seems things have been far more dire.
It does seem so. I also was sent by Lord Hartford, and I was under the impression he was fairly sure that his family was not returning at all.
I think we all were. News came unexpectedly. We had to spread it as quickly as possible, but from what they're saying and what I've heard, Ostagar was... They were
Bad.
lucky to save as much as they could.
Yeah. I saw a lot more chastened in the south than I expected. It seems they've entirely abandoned their villages down in the Korkari wilds.
Yes. I haven't told anyone, but Lord Hartpart tasked me to, find elves and merchants, which I've done. But now with Lord Sigmund here, and from what I've gained and figured out quickly that my people are in far more danger than they were previously.
You think they're more in danger here? I heard that he challenged one to a duel. Or I don't even think that's the right wording for it.
There's nothing worse when a person who has power over you looks at you that you're less than human.
Ira just
Things
nods.
Things get tough. I don't think the elves will be his first concern. Refugees or the ones who live here. So things are a bit desperate.
And depending on
Should-
who else comes up from the south, they make it more desperate.
Yes. You should speak to Lord Hartbert. I do not wish to say more.
I'll see if I can find him. If anyone needs my services, just tell them to go to my shop. I'll stop by at some point.
Very well. And I hope for all our sakes that Lord Sigma be kinder to the Chasen than with the elves.
Don't worry about that. It's fine.
We solved the
Sorry.
ribs.
I'm not going for that guy. I'm going to talk to the other one.
Alright, Red here.
I'm sure there will be no
To
misunderstanding.
send them to kill the Lord. They're gonna.
Oh
There's
my
two-
god, God.
Listen,
Better
fine,
safe
don't
than
worry.
sorry, I guess. Better
One,
safe than sorry.
uh,
one, you pay for one, you get one for free. I think it's fine. Well,
I don't think there's any way I can really stop this. I don't know what the fuck they're at, so
Don't worry
Goddamn.
about
The
it.
funniest outcome.
I'm going to
The
discover the
funny-
worst thing, aren't I?
The funniest.
It's fine. There's a demon can save. Listen, the demon can save Harpert.
Mac, stop reading my notes, Mac.
Just live as an abomination.
Five less apostates, baby. An abomination
Look at-
sees this.
Yeah. So Idalia, not Idalia. Ira, you after you finish patching people up, you'll take your leave. Then heading for the manor. It's nighttime at this point. Most people have gone to sleep. There's a couple of guards patrolling the wall and a couple through the streets. As you will venture into the manor. As it is quiet, because again, there's no real guards. There's too busy patrolling. You walk in. Here's commotion as this sort of it's like a ball of light that illuminates down the hall before like dims back down. Feel the distinct smell of burnt smoke rather, not nothing. I was gonna say burnt flesh, but not burnt flesh. It's just kind of smoke.
Well, I'm assuming that looks like magic to me,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, I'm running over there.
As you rush over, you'll see coming from the room. You'll hear like the noise as you look inside. There's like two elves holding down Hartbert. There's a third one that has her blade pointed at him. You can see like the remnants of some spell that went off. As the woman kind of looks back at you and says, "Oh, not another one."
Put the blade down.
She kind of like smirks and says, "Honey, we're in no position to negotiate."
Don't honey me. Please, listen, whatever is going on, I'm sure we can figure out a way to talk this through. Just do not hurt him.
She sort of like looks back at him, looks at you, and says, "And who are you exactly?"
I'm an alchemist here in town. I'm his tutor. I just, please.
Tutor, you say? You a mage too?
Which one of you cast a spell earlier?
Well, technically we both did, I suppose. Mine was less fiery though.
Yes, I am also a mage, but
Noble mage. Is that even allowed? I tried telling them. She like presses the blade against him. Shush, 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 shush. The adults are talking now. Looks back at you.
please.
Is it allowed for a noble mage?
Geraldin?
That's where we are, right?
I think everyone's sent to the circle if they're discovered.
Someone glances at him. Smirks, pulls the blade off. Help him up. As the other two will kind of like lift him up. She'll sheath the blade. Says, "Don't think about doing anything funny. I have other people, and we're not back by morning, well, a
Right,
mage
received.
noble. Well, this town is now even more interesting. I think we should stay here, boys.
And who exactly are you?
What are my manners? I'm Serana, leader of the Songbirds. And
The
these are
Songbirds.
listen, what differentiates a knightly order from a common bandit? Oh, the knights have fancy names. I like birds.
Okay, Sarana of the Songbirds. Why are you here?
Questions. I'm here to help, of course. I believe I just solved the succession crisis.
Ira frowns. What do you mean?
Well, I don't think this one's brother is waking up in the morning.
Tell me you didn't. Please tell me you
I-
were not that stupid.
I did, though.
Do you understand what you have just done for everybody here in town?
Killed an asshole.
When they find out that the Lord of Wolverton was killed by a mage, a group of mages, do you know what's going to happen to the rest of us?
So that means you should work with me and keep this hidden, right? Who's gonna tell them otherwise?
Neither you or I are going to talk about what happened in here.
Exactly. Which means we all have to play along nice with one another. I love this town.
What's your
even more-
explanation for this then?
What this?
If Sigmund is dead, what is your explanation for it?
Oh well. Guess you.
The night that elven refugees come into town? You don't think this is going to raise questions?
Hartford will put his hand on your shoulders, like, and handle the questions. Thank you, Serana. You can leave. Best if they don't find you here tonight. It's like, fine, but tomorrow I'm taking a nice bed. She's wandering out with her two other men.
Hartbird, are you okay?
Yes, don't. Let's not try to antagonize. They seem quite dangerous.
Clearly.
My fault, honestly. Should have specific. Dahlia.
You
Didn't-
asked for this.
I didn't realize she would send elven assassins and use magic as well. That was unexpected. I gave her the poison.
Was he poisoned?
Hopefully I didn't hear anything in the night. That should have acted quickly. 2 drops. Make the heart stop. Less violent than other agents. Use less marks. As long as people don't look too deep into it. You can just say had a sudden death. You're the most knowledgeable when it comes to medicine in town. If it's not you, who's gonna check him? Dahlia? She's gonna back up what you said.
Okay, so I declare his death a strange accident. It's not going to stop visions from people already in town.
About visions.
You should, because you're the Lord now.
Why I wanted outsiders. Don't care about. They wouldn't care about Sigmund's death. Care if they. Actually, he would say they wouldn't care my past, and I don't think they're gonna care much for the man that would have turned his back on them.
But the people who already live here are still your people.
They can either get with the new program.
Do you think this will go so smoothly?
No.
We can't afford infighting, not during.
That's why I plan
Light.
to arm the elves.
Or just like pinches the bridge of her nose. Okay. You arm the elves. And then what?
New militia, store order. Deal with the Darkspawn when they arrive.
What of the town guard, the Templars who are already armed?
There's 15 of them. Already have apparently a bunch of shoes on her face. Think she's a data shelf?
Hartford, is that what's important right now?
She shakes his head, was distracted. Like, no, you're right, of course. But
We can't get rid of our best fighting force. The people who have been trained to do this. You may have to play politics just a little bit to get them to keep them on your side, okay?
do my best, but Sigmund had to go the moment he came back. He wanted to. He was gonna force me to leave.
Well, clearly that's not an issue anymore.
Sorry you're upset at me.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now. Not many of which are directed at you. She'll give him a hug. I'm glad you are okay.
Hug you back. Gonna figure out a way through this. Certainly.
We'll figure it out.
As yeah. So settle in for the night.